Hello, welcome. New World is starting today, and it's going to be Icy Construction, which straightforwardly describes itself as 12 ice sliding puzzles. By Cube 2, let's do it. Play. Icy Gate. Alright, yeah, so I understand this has house rules. It's not the kind of ice we might be used to. Alright, I guess I walked over that wooden bridge, but no walking back. Icy Introduction. Corridors full of black ice. It looks like cobblestone. Any ferret must keep moving straight without turning or stopping while traversing it until they face a wall, monster, or step onto other terrain. Oh no, I'm sliding! Alright, so I slid to there. This was invented by Creative Ferret in Leaf's new meta adventure, and this is apparently a world all about it. So, icy bugs. Alright, this is connected to you. So, I can go like this, but I can't continue to stop here. I have to keep on moving. So this bug can come out. Ah, now I have to be careful about that, because if I were to do this, I can't walk left. So, right, if you want to ignore the rules, this could be trivialized by, you know, doing stuff like that, but that is illegal. And having moved this bug where it is, I don't think this is solvable anymore. So if I went out here, I would die there, of course. Let's try going this way. Bonk. Bonk. Can't do that, because I can't go here, I would die. Alright, so let's pull out this one first. Now I gotta think ahead a little bit with this. I'm gonna pull you to there, blow you up, and then I'm going to want to be in here somehow, but I don't see how that will end up happening. Clearly I'd like to move you. So starting with things I can do legally. But the issue is... now I'm here, and I have to keep on moving, and if you get all the way there, I'm not able to continue. Let's pretend for a moment, so I'm gonna break the rules for just a second to imagine. That would be legal, and I would be able to escape... No, I'm stuck in a loop here if I do that. Oh no, I can do this. Okay. However, this bug is a problem. I can't enter the... okay, hang on. So I can... no, I can't enter... most ways. I think there's one thing I can do. If I pull this here and here, that will not work. Yeah, so I would go in here, I would do that, and I would die because I can't move south. If I go here, go south, go west, go north, go east. Here we go, I bumped into a bomb bug, therefore I can go this way now. Right? Let's just make sure. Any ferret must keep moving straight without turning or stopping until they face a wall, monster, or step onto other terrain. So this is fine. This is fine, I'm facing the rock. I feel like I'm ignoring the pressure plate here. But maybe not. Maybe I still need it in order to deal with this bomb bug. I don't think so. I can go up here, do this, do this, do that. Facing a bomb bug, and go away. Let me make sure, just double check that I followed those rules fully. Enter. Right, so every time I turn, I am facing an obstacle. Like I don't have to, like, actually bump it. And I can wait here if I want. But I went this... oh, wait a second. Until they face a wall, monster, or step onto other terrain. Aha, so I'm going to interpret this as meaning I would have slid off into space there, so I cannot bump myself against space. Okay, because the room makes more sense if that is the rule. Okay, so don't slide off into space. Okay, so don't slide off into space. If I go toward this obstacle, I'm stuck. Although, this is assuming the room is actually possible under these constraints. That is an assumption I will try and make. Maybe this is fine? Because this way I can go toward the wall. That should be okay, and I should have enough room to get you where I need you to go, right? So now, I'm here, you're in the perfect spot. But now I'm sliding off into space if I go west, so I have to go south. But if I go south, you move to a... Oh, and I also go to space. I don't know about this. Does this make sense for the rule set? I don't know, I think I have to say that space is an obstacle. I'll try a little more, but yeah, so it's like either this pressure plate is optional or space is an obstacle. No, or I haven't found the way yet. Oh, hang on. There's a difference here. If I do this... No, that's the same as what I did before. It's just here instead of there. But it still moves you about the same amount. But no, okay, I see a way, so bump there, there, there... So I want to... How would you ever detonate? That's the part that seems impossible, unless you are involved? I would like a clarification on whether space counts as an obstacle or not. That would improve my experience here, because I am just unsure. I would like to be able to see another room to check if that makes sense, but I am trapped here until I clear it. Okay, so anyway, there is no entering this way. There's no entering this way. If I go there, I blow up. So the only thing I can do first is either move these two around or go in here. So when I went in here, what would I want the state of things to be? I can go north, but then all I can do is go south or go east and die. If I go south, I get this far. Oh, wait a second. No, that's no good. Because if I go here, I'm dead. If I go back north, all I can do is go east and die or go south and die. So, playing along a little more. This is the one way this could maybe work. Facing a monster, going north. Okay, I'm up here now. That still moved you there, which could be fine if... Oh, wait a second. So I blow you up, but then every direction is invalid. So space has to be an obstacle. Okay, for now I'm going to play as though space is a valid obstacle. Because without that, I don't see a way to make this work. But if the next room makes it clear that space is not valid, I'll come back and try to redo this. But yeah, so I have to bump against this space and that space. Like again, it's a plausible interpretation, and this has given me a route that used the pressure plate. So, perhaps more likely than what I was thinking. Oh yeah, and here I have to use this to get out. Yeah, there is no... Okay, so that makes it actually absolutely clear. Unless there was a way to stop on a bomb bug, which I don't think there was. But yeah, the fact that I have to bump here to use this... Like, the only way this could be relevant... there's a couple of them. Anyway, so... For now I will proceed assuming I have followed the rules. Oops, Icy Slug! Alright, so... Timing to go... keys are there, so I'll be returning both of these ways and using them I don't know where. Okay. So all I can do... Bump into slug, don't kill yet. I'm facing a monster, so I can go this way. I'm facing an obstacle, so I can do this. And I think that's valid. Alright. Icy blocks. What am I standing on? Cannot push blocks while standing on dark ice. Is dark ice the same as black ice? I will assume so. Okay. So I can do this because I'm walking onto it, but I can't do another push, okay? So clearly this needs to go here. Slide, push, push, turn around, slide, slide. That won't do. Yes, it will. Slide here. Oops, nope, can't do that, that's illegal. I could go north or south here, that's fine. That's a monster, yeah. I'm facing a monster, I can turn, and if I didn't want to do that, well... If I can't push blocks, then yeah, no, of course I have to be able to do that. Following house rules. It's a complicated process. I have a problem. I think I see the solution? Slide here, push this there, push from here, go back around, go back around. Yeah, so you all are just gonna have to watch closely and let me know if I violate the rules without noticing. It could have already happened, I don't know. Let's go left. I'll try not to. Tricky snakes! Oh, this'll be fun. Okay, so sliding here puts me on a trapdoor, which is fine. I can wait and fight, and I'm going to need your help, I think. Well, this is hot. Aha. I'm never getting there without a tricky snake helping me out. Okay, so I'm on the hot coals now. Although I cannot kill, I can relocate. Okay, I need to separate them somehow. If I come in from another angle... They do split apart sort of differently, but I don't think that's particularly meaningful. What if I went this way? That's not too good for my survival. Feels like I need to get here and fight. But I need somebody delayed more. So I'm either doing this or this. Let's compare the two. That results in me there, that arrangement. That results in me there, that arrangement. Fairly similar. So I can't wait because the coals are hot. That's not a house rule, that's just how it works. I might have something here. Aha! This is a place where I can stand and kill. Okay. I think that was useful. Get the solitary one. Escape. There we go. That seems to have met my requirements. I think... Not quite. Because now I can't separate from this buddy. Nor can I face it at the appropriate time. I think I needed more separation. Oh, and once again, okay, this absolutely confirms that space is a valid obstacle because I have to come in this way. There's no possible way I'm getting a snake out here. So yeah. Space is a valid obstacle. That was not a violation, I think. Okay, so... I can use the same spot again to keep my separation. So I think the trapdoor is to trick me more than anything. Oops. Although, well, actually, no, I need to use it to make a horizontal step here. Okay, that's what it's for. Because I can't wait, and dancing up and down just keeps on turning the snake. Okay. I gotcha. This is not good enough. Yeah, we can play around here all we want, but eventually, somehow we have to get together. If it's just you and me, I have this much separation. I'm never getting any more than that, and I used my trapdoor, so that has lost me what I needed. How will this work? Wait, if I go... Oh, wait! We get together here. Okay, but we need to switch, or I need to have used the other trapdoor. We can probably switch. That's good enough. Okay, there we go. So valid move, this would be 2. Okay, great. I think that's fine. Let's go get a key. Tricky slugs. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay, if I tried to go this way right away, I would wind up dying. So I'd want to wait 1. I don't think these are anything special, they're just a thing that I can stand on. This is a speed challenge, it looks like. So I can make a kill... Oh, hold on a second. Keep moving straight without turning or stopping until they face a wall, monster, or step onto other terrain. So that has happened. I have stopped, I am currently at rest, and I have control over myself. Yeah, so once I have stopped, I'm going to take that to mean that I don't have to suddenly start moving again. I just have to move until 1 stop. Yeah, okay. I think that was all valid, and I was just fast enough. Okay. Ah, but got a problem here. Okay, I understand what to do about that. Quell your bloodlust for a moment. Okay, and I can still do all of this. That should be valid. You will come on back. I need to bump into you, which I did. Then I bump into space, and everything's fine. Okay. Tricky checkers! Cannot push blocks while standing on dark ice. You can push blocks while standing on regular ice. Okay. Alright, tricky checkers. So get block here and here. So multi-push blocks on ice. That has implications. Lots of them. That's not a push. The block is pushing itself. I'm gonna take that to mean I can't start a new motion on a block while standing there. I think I want this aside. Okay, cool. Here's where I can change parity. Alright. I can't push that block. Oh, right, so that's why I need multi-push help for that one. Okay, let's go back a bit. Leave that as it is. Change the parity. Here we go, that thing is sliding. Yes, but this is a push, because I'm using my own motion to impart motion on that. So I must turn now. Okay? I am in a position to push the... No, I'm not. So you're just as stuck as Well, the one that was there previously was. I can do this to help out. I'm not entirely clear on what my current goal should be. Do I have a parity change spot? I do. Here. Okay. Let's see. I guess what I would desire would start with this. And then change over to do this. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna need to do that action with a whole bunch of these blocks or something? 2 of them are currently in spots that I cannot... where they cannot be pushed. Okay. Well, that seems like a problem. Okay, I don't think that was going the way I needed it to go. Let's think about this differently, maybe. So I need a multi-push block never to end up here, so I'm not approaching this from the west. I think this plate right here is actually very simple to get, isn't it? Yeah, so I would first... Okay, that's a way to change. Just bump against that. So the off checkerboard ones are... Oh, okay, so I need to change again. Oh, no, that's fine. The off checkerboard ones here and here are valuable for... Wait, I want to be here. No, I don't. I want to be here. Okay, so I'm in line with that now. They're valuable for changing my checkerboard color. Okay. So now I can simply push south and do that a second time. Change that, push south. That ends up there. So, I mean, I'm taking this to mean I could make that move if I wanted to. Seems valid to me. Alright, so change again. Go here. And I have one on a plate. Okay, and if I approach from the south, that already has a ready-made backstop. Neat. However, I've used up all my tools for getting these out of right, so I need there to be only one that's in such a position as this. How would I do that? And that's why this is tricky checkers, not easy checkers. No, this is already the correct... Whoops! Can't do that move. That one was illegal. I caught myself, though. Okay, so if I've done that... And then this. I haven't really changed anything. I guess I just want to keep this whole train going all the way to there, where it can become the backstop, and whoever is free can actually push their way in. So now I need this space. This is valid. Pushing further would not be. Okay, well I got one there. Now if I can rescue you, which I can just do... yeah, it's gonna have to be this way. I'm still short a multi-push. No, that has not helped. I can do this, which just results in the same thing again. I can push that to the side, which doesn't help anything. So with these two here... I can only move them by replacing them in the same spot. So I don't see how I'll ever rescue them. Okay, well there was a moment when I was pushing a whole train this way. I can't really continue that? Not in any way that's meaningful. This is just this state again, and nothing changes. I can only push this, west, or south. These can't be pushed. Did I go the wrong way with one of them? I just don't see any way to rescue those. I don't think there's any trickery that would let me get these two here and here without an extra one. So I guess, okay. No, alright, well, let's try something just to try something. Why am I doing that? That's not what I wanted to do. But it's what's gonna happen. I wanted to get something here and push that way. I guess the way to do that is to come in from the north. Which should mean... that was an illegal move, so I'll undo it. Why am I doing this? I had a reason once. I thought I had a reason. I don't understand my reason anymore. Shouldn't I have been able to... No. Okay, well this can move. Ah, right, okay. So if that can move, then it can go here. Oops, I wanted that. Well, these are all dark. But like there's another property here. Like there's that color, and there's this color. Not quite with a traditional... Here, I'm gonna clear that checkpoint. There we go. So yeah, that's why it's tricky checkers, because the color difference is not... No, that is the color difference. Right? No, it's not. Right, of course. So there's the material difference, but the color difference is like a larger... it's within... Yeah, so it's even columns... Even columns, even rows versus odd columns, odd rows. That's how it is. Okay. Right, so... Or... No. No, that's on the... Okay. Even column, odd row versus odd column, even row. 10-7 and 11-8 cannot trade places except under this sort of circumstance. Okay, starting to get what's happening here. Okay, I'm gonna switch. And then... I don't know. Is this anything? I've already done this. So no. Unless... No, how could this be anything? Am I just missing something about this whole situation? Like, right now nobody can slide except, like... this. Whoa! Oh! What I'm missing is that I can hold a pressure plate, of course! Multi-push blocks are not the only thing that's, that has any weight here. Okay, I just... I saw one answer and didn't think about the wildcard piece on the board. I was the wildcard. Okay, got it. Well, that was a happy accident. Whoops! That was not legal. There we go. I legalized it. Okay, well that was this little loop. 12 ice sliding puzzles. Of those I've done... 6. Alright, we're halfway done. Next time, maybe the other half.